Right, so we're talking about lag in your golf swing. We'll try to get lag because that's what you think is going to deliver the club with more speed and more power so that you can get more out of your shots. It's extremely important, but when is it too much? Right, so creating lag in your swing is something that's really important. If you want to increase speed and power, deliver the club faster to the ball and maximise your distances, you want to create it. But one of the things that I'll often see is when people do it and they do it wrong or too much, and then that can create some serious problems in your swing. Right, so first it's worth describing exactly what lag is. So for me, it's swing to the top, or it's swing to the top of your backswing, get your body to turn first, leave the club feeling like it's behind you to create an angle between your club and your left forearm, like there, and make sure that that's at a point, and then as you come through, you get your hands through first, deliver the club afterwards, and then open up your body, and that's going to be you creating lag. So you can sort of look at it a bit like that. There, that's a sort of lag. Now the feeling for me, and something that I'll describe to people, is that it's like whipping a tea towel when you're being really irritating at home, and you get that sort of action as you come in, that your wrists are acting and then you're whipping the tea towel. That's creating lag. If you can deliver that feeling in your golf swing, then you're creating lag and you're increasing speed. But when is it too much, and what does that look like? So it's too much when, as you're swinging down, that you overclose this angle here. Okay, so between your forearm and the club, and the angle that you create becomes too acute. The issue that you're going to have is then you've got a lot of stored up power, and then trying to deliver that to the ball is going to be difficult. And also your left wrist position when you're doing that is going to be all over the place. So if I sort of show you the position, so as I come down, really close that up to a nice tight angle, you can see my left wrist gets into a very, very open position. And the problem with that is that that's going to increase deflection of the club to the ball. You're going to be in a weaker position at the point of impact, and as a result you will lose distance, control and accuracy, the three most important things. So if I did that sort of swing, it looked like this, like there, club face really open, ball whips out to the right hand side, and I've got no idea where that goes. So just be mindful of that when you're trying to create the feeling of lag. I think it's important to sometimes when you're working on things to overdo it, so I do understand why people get into this sort of position, but you want to get to a point where as you come down, not too much, definitely enough, but really get the feeling of opening up your body, tea towel feeling through the ball, but don't overdo it. You want to make sure that you, as you create that, your left wrist in particular stays relatively straight. That's going to be the important one. Left wrist nice and straight, and then swing down and through, and you'll have it under a lot more control. Just don't overdo it when you're working on lag, because you're going to have a lot of problems in your swing. Certainly when you come into the longer stuff like drivers and things, it's going to cause you a lot of difficulty.